Hello, my name is Merrick Allen, and welcome to day 5 of the 60 and 60 challenge. This is actually the last day I can fit on one hand. If you don't know, I'm spending 2 months writing a script every single day, posting a video about my process here on the internet for everyone to see. And you can follow along at home by doing the same, or by doing whatever you'd like, you know? It's up to you. Whether that be making 60 new 3D models, trying out 60 new recipes in the kitchen, you know, whatever tickles your boat. I'm choosing to do short film scripts because I think that is what's going to benefit me the most. So, with that out of the way, let's get into it. Today is a very special episode because it's the very first time in which I've had to get my prompt out of a darn hat. Yes, you heard that right. I have a straw hat full of like 100 words, and today is the very first time we're going to be reaching into the darn thing. So stay tuned for lots of cool stuff like that, because it's only going to get better from here. I mean, I made the darn calendar, so of course it will. So what's the word today, you ask? What was that saucy set of syllabi that I had to make my magical catalyst? Well, drumroll please, our word for the very first edition of Ideas from a Hat is...
dismemberment.
Wait, don't put it back in the hat!
I got it!
That's right. We're starting things off on a very positive, happy note with dismemberment. Now, I was massively struggling to think of something that was at least a little bit original or outside the box for this, and I'll tell you why. I misread the calendar again. Because this time, for some reason, I thought I was trying to write something that I could theoretically film with my current budget. I'm not sure why I keep doing that, because really the only person I'm hurting is me, but hey, that's the same reason that I vape sriracha sauce. And it's fine. It turned out fine. Luckily, I noticed before I started writing anything that I was wrong, and I was able to completely course correct. And thank goodness gracious, gravy boat, I got this word on a day that I didn't have to be bound by the confines and combines of having no fun times. Which, of course, I mean, I was able to write as big a story as I wanted. Speaking of which, our short film today is called My Cousin from Wisconsin, and it's thankfully very heavy on both dismemberment and comedy. So don't worry. It's not actually too gruesome. The subject matter might be pretty gross, but it's mostly about a guy who's trying to build a person who he refers to as his cousin Johnny via the way of Mary Shelley. The only downside for our main character is people's reactions to Johnny, the monster, are not at all what he was expecting. Clocks in at around 10.2 minutes, so it's actually a bit above the threshold of 10 minutes, but I'm fine with it, because personally I'd rather be going above the page count that we set at the beginning of this than below it, so I'm not too worried. Additionally, this has a ton of expensive props, a bunch of makeup work, and at least one crazy setting. It's an office building again, but still. So it's definitely filling out the criteria for that big illustrious storytelling, and I think we are on our way. And this is a fun one, in my opinion, and hopefully I didn't spoil too much of it for you, because if I'm being honest, this is a piece I would actually love to do at some point in the future. Maybe even expanding on it a little bit, filling in some of the details. But unfortunately, that would probably be a ways down the road, because it has a very big budget. But that should just about do it for us today. So tune in tomorrow for a crazy switch-up, where I write a 10-minute play, within my means, low budget, low furniture, low props, let's do it, get staged. And if you're doing the 60 and 60 challenge at home, I'm very proud of you. You can do this, and show me what you've been working on using the hashtag 60 and 60 challenge. I would love to see it. And if you haven't started yet, this is only day 5. Jump in. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, God.